Hello guys and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Robin from Consistent Life Balance. Awesome that you're here. In this video I would like to talk about proper refeeding. I already made several videos about it, but in this video I would like to talk about several opinions and approaches out there on the internet, because also here some persons say this, other people say this, and I really want to clarify some misinformation. But to begin, I would address that I don't want to undermine any authority, which I will go here in this video. So I think all these people which I will talk about are great people, and I already learned much from them. But I think in regards to breaking the fast, in regards to refeeding, they're not right, and I really want to address my personal opinions about this and want to give you my perspective on properly breaking the fast and refeeding. At first I would like to talk about the purpose of breaking the fast and the purpose of the refeeding. I believe it should be a gentle way to bring back solid foods into our system and to allow maximum detoxification, so flushing out toxins and waste matter out of our system. Many people are only focused on the athletic performance side or the insulin resistance side of the equation, but I think especially detoxification and the flushing out of toxins is very important if you want to break our fast and if you want to structure our refeeding in the right way. It should be gentle, it should be high water content in my experience, and it should be easy to digest foods. Next, I would like to talk about certain YouTubers and authorities on the internet which have certain opinions, approaches about breaking the fast, about refeeding, and I really want to clarify what's wrong with it. I like all of them, but really want to address what mistakes they are doing when breaking the fast and refeeding. Starting with Thomas DeLauer. Thomas DeLauer says you should break your fast with lean protein. For example, lean meats like chicken, wild fish, like a lean protein shake, like a rice or pea protein shake. That is the first one who's saying this kind of thing. The second one is Dr. Eric Berg and also Dr. Ekberg. And both are saying you should break your fast with fats. Ekberg even says you should break your fast with oils, so some kinds of MCT oil or olive oil, and he really says you need oil or high-fat foods to break your fast in the best way, and this is the easiest on our body. And Dr. Eric Berg says more you should break your fast with something like avocados, not nuts and seeds of course, but avocados, olives, or some meats with a higher fat percentage. And myself, I really don't share the same opinion about this. I found out this is not a great idea, because when we do a fast, there are toxins solving out into our system. And when we break our fast with high fat or protein, especially meats, then we really create a burden on our system, because we want to flush out toxins, we want to cleanse out our system, and try to flush out your colon with meat, try to flush out your colon with high fat. Also, we have these three macronutrients: carbohydrates, fats and proteins, and the approach of Dr. Eric Berg and Dr. Stan Ekberg are high fat and therefore are really, in my experience, way too hard for our body when breaking the fast. Because from all these three macronutrients, fat is the hardest to digest, is also the densest, and our body really needs much more energy to process it. Carbohydrates, on the opposite, are much easier in our system, especially if we don't choose high glycemic carbohydrates. We should choose high water content foods with carbohydrates in them. I think these are the best for breaking the fast. And in the end of this video, I will give you my personal experience, what works best, and I will summarize what are my beliefs about breaking the fast and refeeding in the right way. I think it's just not natural to break your fast with oils, with concentrated fats, with lean meats. It doesn't feel right to me, and I've tried several things, and refeeding is really important to do it in the right way, because there is an old saying which says, every food can fast, but it takes a wise man to break the fast properly. And that's very important, because fasting in general is easier, but you really need to be careful in the refeeding, in the breaking of the fast, because many people make a lot of mistakes here. Also, what we can say is that Thomas DeLauer, with his lean proteins and his lean protein shakes, and Dr. Stan Ekberg and Dr. Eric Berg with their high fat of breaking the fast, all these things are acid forming foods. And I believe myself, and what I have found out also with my clients, that breaking your fast with acid kinds of foods is not a great thing. We always want to break our fast in a gentle way, and that will always be high water content, alkaline foods. And that's also what some other YouTubers say. John Rose, Lauren Lockman, Life Regenerator, many more people out there, Arnold Ehret, of course, and they all found out that you get the greatest amount of detoxification when you choose high water content, alkaline fruits and vegetables. So I just want to say, it doesn't make really sense to break my fast with meats or with all kinds of other acid foods, or especially concentrated oils like the Dr. Stan Ekberg recommends. It really doesn't make any sense to me. It's not natural, and it seems way more natural when you fasted for a longer period of time and really want to eat something, that you choose something like watermelon, papaya, mango, high water content fruits. And if you want to eat something cooked, then I would only consider like steamed vegetables. High water content fruit is, in my opinion, always the best. And that is also the last point of this video. I want to summarize for you what is my strategy to allow my success on breaking the fast and refeeding. So I choose a gentle way of bringing back solid foods into my system. I choose high water content fruits only. Something like I mentioned, watermelon, papayas, grapes, only if they're not too high in sugar. And I always found that more low-calorie foods are better for myself breaking the fast. Green juices are especially good for myself. So cucumber juice, celery juice, lemon in hot water is great. And I found it should be high water content, as I mentioned. It should be alkaline. It should be easy to digest. It should be, when there are calories inside, then it should be more towards the high carbohydrate and not towards fat, and especially not high fat like Dr. Stan Ekberg or Dr. Berg recommend, because fat is so concentrated, and especially oils is crazy. Like in 100 grams, there is 900 calories, and this is so a concentration of calories, and that's really burdening our system, especially if we haven't eaten for a longer period of time. And this is the first thing we do for breaking our fast. So really go gentle with it, step by step introducing solid foods again, and start with high water content. My personal recommendation is always something like watermelon, green juice is great, lemon in hot water, papaya is great, apples if you don't overdo them and if the skin is not too harsh. And there are several more high water content fruits which are ideal for breaking the fast. So that's just my personal experiences. I'm also curious what approach makes most sense to you. So what have you personally found out works best for yourself? And also from the things I presented now to you in this video, which approach makes most sense? Makes it most sense for you that you break your fast with fats, with lean proteins, or with more the alkaline foods like the fruits and vegetables? Write it down below in the comment section. I'm really curious what you have found, what works best for you breaking your fast and for your refeeding. That's it for the video. Thank you for watching. I would be also happy if you subscribe to my YouTube channel. That would really help me, support me on my way, reach more people with this message. I've not much more to say. I wish you all an amazing day. See you soon. Bye.